Okay, let's see. I already talked about parasites, and I need to talk about something My Little Pony related. Wendigos? No, I should do them around winter. Equestrian eating habits? Maybe. That's it! I can do changelings! But I want this to sound good, and hear from a reputable source. Oh! What about that changeling I bumped into at that Non-Ponies of Equestria convention? What was his name? Princess Landmark or something? Prince something. I think I can use my magic to narrow down his location. Changing magic is pretty distinct after all. Oh, I hope that worked. Looks like the kind of place a changeling would live.
Oh, shoot. When did you get out? Wait, you're not a pony. How did you even get in here?
Magic.
Well, fair enough. Alright, how do you want to do this? Cocoon of your choice, or...
What? No! I was making a video on changelings and I thought having a changeling help explain would be more entertaining.
Oh, really? Cool. That sounds way more fun than cocooning you.
Talk about a change of pace. Sure, let's head back to my place and we can start.
Sweet! I've been needing an excuse to get out of the hive lately. Let's get going.
Alright. Oh, and just so you know, the gift givers of the north are pretty protective. You'd never see another housewarming eve again.
Again, fair enough.
Welcome to the pocket dimension of the Northern Reindeer. This is where we keep all the magic for the Northern Lights.
Ah, my eyes! Sweet chrysalis, no wonder you wear glasses.
You get used to it. Now, let's get started. Hello, ponies and sentient creatures. I'm marked Fauna.
And my name is Prince Leader.
And today we're going to talk about the similarities between changeling hives and insect colonies.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Cool. Sounds like a plan.
In My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, the changelings are a species of creatures with prominent insect-like features and behavior, notably their appearance and responses to other characters or events in the show.
Like your average day ant or bee colony, changelings seem to operate on a highly structured and formulaic patterns. They're basically predominantly on precautions or reactions. Our greatest example of this can be seen in To Where and Back Again, when the changelings go into a defensive frenzy once they realize that the hive has been breached, like soldiers and drones in most insect colonies. Other changelings also went to protect the queen, another interesting comparison to our common day insects.
Like most insect colonies, they have a hierarchy. Top of the hierarchy is the queen. Queens in ant colonies are normally the founder or leader of the colony, with the sole purpose of repopulating the species by laying eggs. While the queen bee is born into its role by being fed a special type of wax and honey mixture with a special hormone. But in both these cases, the queen only has the sole responsibility of creating more eggs and doesn't really do much else, whilst Queen Chrysalis is highly involved with all functions of her hive.
Where in typical colonies, a queen would never be found outside of the hive unless under extreme circumstances, Chrysalis makes sure to be at the center of all actions her hive takes, from invasions to capturing key individuals. She is also seen as more of an untouchable authority in the hive, where she is either protected or avoided at all costs. Also, in the scene where she feeds off of Thorax, she creates another comparison to real queens. In a real hive, drones would make it a fact to avoid the queen in fear of being eaten or killed. Soldiers would protect the queen, however, and would stand by no matter what action she takes. Again, seen perfectly in To Where and Back Again, with the two soldiers holding back Starlight when Chrysalis begins to drain Thorax's love.
Speaking of soldiers and drones, in ant colonies, drones are males with the sole purpose of breeding with the queen and are rarely seen outside of the colony, while females do the rest of the work.
Sounds about right.
Which begs the question, are all changelings outside of the hive female? This could be true, but what we know is that working changelings are different genders. Thanks to Thorax's information, and the discerning features of the crests on the new changeling's chest plates. If a changeling has 3 crests, then it's male, like Thorax and Pharynx. If they don't, then they're females.
The only good thing from that transformation in my book. Why couldn't they have stayed black, silver, and green? You know how cool Thorax would have looked in those colors? Such a wasted opportunity.
The colors would be better if they were darkened. In a world of insects, there are so many beautiful colors, but the writers chose the brightest pastel colors they could find. The whole point of colors in many insects is for mating purposes or camouflage. The oranges and blacks of the monarch butterfly warn predators that they are poisonous, and many others reserve their color for the inside of their wings, whilst the outsides are dull to hide from danger or have eye-like patterns to scare away predators.
You know, if I were to accept metamorphosis, I think I'd cheat a little bit and do just that. Have the undersides of my chitin be the bright colors. I don't know if I can choose how I look though. Not entirely sure how that works. But we're speaking metaphorically anyway, so who cares?
Well, as long as you're happy, that's all that really matters in my book.
Aw, thanks. Well, that seems to be about it then, doesn't it?
It seems so. Thanks for coming over. And if you ever need any love, I work at the animal shelter in Ponyville. Those sweet creatures have so much love to give. Just as long as you don't steal any or eat any of them.
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. Do you prefer the standard green or a custom hue to match your coat?
Say what now?